It's a Blue Watch Monday. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Anthony and this is the Humble Horologist. I am the Humble Horologist. I'm just a humble guy, you know, just me. Well, anyway, very humble background. This is new. I'm out here in my studio, which is the back porch of the house. I've actually got some heat out here now and it's warm outside, so that's okay too. But this is the original backdrop that I had when I first started this channel about 2 years ago. And I've got it now in the studio where I have been filming recently. And no more green screen. This is it. This is the real deal back here. Real wood, real humble. And when I say humble, that's reclaimed pallet that almost got thrown away. I said, you know, I think I can use that. And I did. Oh, but boy, did it stink until I cleaned it up. But now it's okay. That's pretty cool, I think. Just don't, you might get splinters if you rub your hands on it. But anyway, it's a Blue Watch Monday. Do you have any Blue Watches? I actually do. I've got, at last count, 15. And I'm going to show you 14 of them today. Why only 14? Because one I forgot to put in the video, and that is a Swatch chronograph from 2013. Nice little watch. I think I've actually reviewed it, but if I haven't, I will sometime soon. Well, let's get into this. I want to show you the watches that I have and just quickly tell you about them. And then when this is all over with, maybe you can leave a comment below and let me know, let us all know what kind of Blue watches you have. And then from here on out, if at all possible, my wife actually gave me permission to post videos every Monday on a regular basis. So none of this, when's he going to post a video? What? Well, Mondays. And you can look forward to it. Your weekend could be full of all kinds of tension and stress and anticipation, dread for Monday. But then you'll see a video that'll uplift your spirits, encourage you, even if the watches aren't worth jack. At least it'll be fun to be with me for a few minutes, I hope. So let's look at those watches, 14 of the 15. So first up on my list is the Zelos Black Tip. This is one of my favorite watches, and man, this is a very well-made watch. Zelos makes good watches, and this one was back when I think they were making them even better than they are now. And next up, we have classic, the Casio MDV 106B. B for blue. It's the Duro. What a classic watch. I've worn this watch actually for the last 3 days. Now, what do we have up? A very beautiful example of a 74, as in 1974, a vintage Timex electric Dynabeat time zone. You could actually set the time and keep a separate time zone. And it's an electric, not a quartz. And here is a Timex Skin Diver. Now this watch is special to me. It was the last watch that I purchased that my mother, my late mother, saw before she passed away. And I had this watch restored completely, the best I could at least. It's a 1978 Timex and it works perfectly in automatic. Next is, you call it blue because it's got some blue in it, but it is a 1975 Lucerne jump hour. This one belonged to my grandfather. I believe I've done a video on this one. You can go back and look and see, but it's a really cool watch. Then here's a watch that I don't wear very often because the bracelet on it, the strap, whatever you want to call it, does literally take the hairs off your arm. It's the Timex Q 1979 reissue. It is a pretty watch though. Then here is a Citizen GN4WS. I got this gift. It is a vintage Citizen Eagle. that I got as a gift from a really good friend of mine named Roy, and I thank him for it. I don't wear it too often. It's a little small for my wrist, but I'm never going to get rid of it. It's just a beautiful little watch. And then here is a classic, a discontinued Casio that it's worth more than the modern one, and that is the Casio MTD 1010. I found this one on eBay, put a $20 movement in it, and it works just great, and it's a good looking watch. And now, a Pagani Design PDYS 008. Guys, this is a watch that is beautiful and punches way beyond its price point. It's worth a lot more than what you would pay for it. And if looks alone were worth anything, it's worth a lot. Now this one, I really don't know much about this watch other than the fact I got it in a deal, in a trade or something like that. The Taormina chronograph, I think it's an Italian watch. I was told it is, but it's a pretty little watch, especially on that strap. I've worn it a few times, and I think it looks pretty good. I'm not going to get rid of it anytime soon. Now, if you like Tudor dive watches, and if you like the look that this one has, you're going along with me, because I love this Tactical Frog FX Diving, a 2022 model, and it is a great watch, and the lume on it is fantastic. I mean, just look at those indices. And then now, if you like more Tudors, here's a classic San Martin, a 2020 model of the Black Bay, I believe, and it's just a very well made, very, very nice homage, if you like homages, to a Tudor. Now this watch is one of my latest acquisitions. I got it on a trade. It is the Seiko SRPE 99. It is a Prospex Diver Special Edition. And I'm going to be doing my next video specifically on this watch. So look forward to that next week. I will say though, the strap that I have it on right now is just butt ugly. It's got to go. Last but not least, the one that I'm actually wearing at this very moment, my Timex chronograph, the TW2R 63200, if you care. This is just a good watch. And there's a train in the background blowing its whistle. I guess this is the end. Well, thanks for sticking around all the way to the end. I hope that you enjoyed looking at my simple little collection, or should I say humble. And but it's far more than some people have, right? You know, I shouldn't be too, down on it. It's a pretty good collection. I mean, a lot of people don't have more than a couple of watches, and I got 15 blue ones. I don't have that many of any other color though. Blue is pretty popular. But now that we're at the end of the video, let me just say that watches, no matter what color they are, they're replaceable. But time is not. Use it wisely. Love the people that you have with you right now. And I'll see you next Monday, sometime around this time.